Hello everyone, I'm Charlie. Today I'm going to talk about why are honeybees so busy. Have you ever watched a honeybee flying from flower to flower and wondered why it never seems to stop working? From sunrise to sunset, honeybees are constantly busy. They fly long distances, visit countless flowers, build honeycombs, care for their young, and make delicious honey. But why do honeybees work so hard? The answer is simple. Every bee has an important job to do, and the survival of the entire colony depends on teamwork. Today, let's discover why honeybees are some of the hardest working insects on Earth. A honeybee colony is like a small city. Inside one hive, there can be 20,000 to 60,000 bees living together. Each bee has a special role. The queen bee lays eggs. The drones help the colony reproduce. The worker bees do almost everything else. Worker bees clean the hive, feed baby bees, protect the colony, build honeycomb, and collect food. As worker bees get older, they take on different jobs. Eventually, many become forager bees, the bees we often see flying among flowers. These forager bees are responsible for gathering nectar and pollen, which are essential for the colony's survival. Every day, worker bees leave the hive in search of flowers. Their goal is to collect nectar, a sweet liquid produced by flowers. Nectar is the main ingredient to make honey. A single bee may visit hundreds of flowers during one trip. Some bees may travel several kilometers from the hive while searching for food. Using their long tongues, bees sip nectar from flowers and store it inside a special stomach called the honey stomach. At the same time, pollen sticks to the tiny hairs covering their bodies. As bees move from flower to flower, they accidentally help plants reproduce through pollination. This makes honeybees important not only for themselves, but also for many plants and crops around the world. Once a bee's honey stomach is full, it returns to the hive. Back at home, the bee passes the nectar to another worker bee. This may seem unusual, but it is an important step in making honey. During this process, special enzymes are mixed with the nectar. These enzymes begin changing the nectar's chemical structure. The nectar slowly becomes easier to preserve and store. The worker bees then place the processed nectar into the wax cells of the honeycomb. But the nectar is still too watery to become honey. More work is needed. Fresh nectar contains a large amount of water. If it stayed that way, it could spoil quickly. To solve this problem, worker bees work together to remove the excess water. They spread the nectar into honeycomb cells and begin rapidly fanning their wings. The movement of thousands of wings creates airflow inside the hive. This helps water evaporate from the nectar. Little by little, the nectar becomes thicker and sweeter. Eventually, it transforms into the golden honey we know and love. Once the honey is ready, bees seal the honeycomb cell with a thin layer of wax. This protective cap keeps the honey fresh for months or even years. Many people think bees make honey for humans, but that's not true. Honey is actually food for the bees. During winter, rainy days, or times when flowers are scarce, bees cannot collect fresh nectar. Instead, they rely on the honey stored inside their hive. Honey provides the energy they need to survive difficult seasons. Without honey, the colony would struggle to stay alive. That's why bees spend so much time collecting nectar and producing honey. They are preparing for the future. So why are honeybees so busy? Because every bee has a job to do. They collect nectar, care for the hive, help flowers grow, and work together to create honey. Their teamwork, dedication, and organization make them one of nature's most amazing creatures. The next time you see a honey bee buzzing around a flower, remember that it is not just looking for food, it is helping its entire colony survive and continuing a remarkable cycle that has existed for millions of years. And behind every spoonful of honey is the hard work of thousands of tiny, busy bees. A single drop of honey represents thousands of flights, countless flowers, and the teamwork of an entire colony of honeybees.